Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Happy 1st October. Happy 1st October. Happy 1st October. For the Independence Day, happy independence to Nigerians. Happy independence. Happy 1st October. Well, this is Chris Lucci Initiative, giving life a meaning. Welcome to our program. It's going to be uh, just more of chats. Let's chat. Let's talk. Let's gist. How are we doing? How are we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who is right here with me? Who is right here with me? How are we doing? How are we doing? This is Chris Lucci Initiative, giving life a meaning. I am only just broadcasting at our YouTube. I'm just on YouTube. My mother, Mark Zuckerberg, Abi. Which one is YouTube? We'll soon call you our community Mark Zuckerberg. How are you doing, ma'am? Mr. Gage, how are you doing? How are you doing? Greetings to you. I see you all. I see you all. I see you all. Miss Sparkly Goodness, how are you doing? How are we doing? How is everyone doing? Miss Chukujeku, that's Miss Precious, how are you doing, ma'am? Miss Ibo, Miss Faith, how are you doing? Before I will say happy Friday, so I will tell you all what happened to me yesterday, but let's get here first. So how is everyone doing? We see you all. We see you all. Thank you for the celebration of my dad. Thank you all. It's so much appreciated. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's so much appreciated. We appreciate you all. Yeah, I'm only broadcasting on our YouTube. Yeah, let's get to the room. YouTube is the room. Facebook is the living room. That's the parlor. So we are in the room. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Miss Goodness is still there sharing data. Tell her not to worry. We'll give you all time to share the data. How is everyone doing? Thank you all for celebrating my dad, my father, my octogenarian, my intentional father. I guess my kids just moved this computer. Okay, let me see. A second. Okay. Think it's better now. These kids. That's part of the phone, right? Okay. It's like I have to move it a bit again. Imagine that. That's what you get. Everyone has its price, right? But it's all a good price. Okay. They are showing everything in my office, so I'm trying to, limit it before Queen Mother will see the zebra up there. Soon now he will identify the dog. And before you know it, she might even see the lion, the tiger. Ah, ọnụ m juru n'ekene. My senior citizen, my octogenarian, my senior citizen, the significance of October 1st. A great man was born on October 1st. In October 1st. Is it in or on? Which one is past tense again? Miss Ozema, Miss Precious, which one is past tense? That's in. In is past. Okay. So was born in October. Uh, uh, 1st October 1938. Imagine that. Who is saying on? We are millennium. We are millennium. Queen Mother. We are asking 21st centuries. The centuries kids on is past. Don't confuse me. He was born in. That's past. In 1939. That's why I said Ozeba. Right? I said Miss Ozema. I know you were here, but I call Miss Ozema because you and I, whether you like it or not, we are millennials. So we got to take advantage of the 21st century to be upgraded. You get what I mean? Ah. So you get it? You and I now millennium. So the 21st centuries will be helping it. It will be helping us. Anyways, wahala, that is right. Thank you. Ọnụ m juru n'ekene. Ọnụ m juru n'ekene. Have you all finished sharing the card? Miss Goodness, stop sharing card. You are not sharing. Card sharer. Ọnụ m juru n'ekene. Anambra, we are alive. Leave the card before you always get there, and then you'll be calling me to come and separate. Whoa. Okay, thank God I'm on YouTube. To come and separate. Now life is going on. You don't want to enjoy your peace. I know that who no. Wait till I talk. I think I'm free to talk. Just express it. No organization. So you're part of me. Anyone that is sleepy can go enjoy their sleep. Okay? It's just a night hangout. I'm not here to teach. I'm not here to do nothing. I'm here to celebrate my octogenarian. Right? I may not do mine here because we are still praying. We have a long way to go. And may the good Lord, right, continue to preserve us. This is what if we are saying when we tap, tested and trusted. 86 is not 86 days, 86 of living. And may the Lord continue to strengthen and preserve it. Like I said, the body may not be as strong as we wish with the family. Even him would want to, because he's a very vibrant man. I will be sending something tomorrow. Even during the time, I don't know if this will allow me to say that, but you always say that, he was in the front and they even have a sector and it was a whole lot. Like I said, the only way the whole thing can make sense will be until I have it in hardcover. That's it. It's not because he's my father, but I'm now a parent. Before parentalhood, I kept wondering. By the time you started raising good, as of then, as a kid, we enjoyed all the care, all the do's, and at the same time, is this hilarious aspect. You know what I mean? Yeah, that aspect. And then as time goes, we'll continue to appreciate that his presence in all we do. That's provision, He's being there all time. That man is an intentional man. He's a man that will wake up. He's a man that will notice everything, even the acne in your face. And now we want a solution. He's a man who even notice when you are adding weight. He will ask you, in Abakwanana, you are now, round, how do you, the grammars interpret? You know what I mean? You're adding weight, you know. And if you announce him, he will be like, are you okay? Is everything okay? What's wrong? He's this man that can, sees just beyond your words, just your regular words, By men looking, he looks beyond that he can see those in your heart, those untold stories, those untold statements of yours. He can look beyond. As a man, I'm see that. And he's an intentional father. And I will tell that story in full, but it's not time. It's not time. His story will be organized because his story will be organized, and his story will not just be found on any street. His story will be secured. His story will be secured. We are thankful to God. Ọnụ juru n'ekele. Ọnụ juru n'ekele. Ọnụ juru n'ekele. Ọnụ juru n'ekele. Miss Goodness, Anambra, Mother Anambra, Ikechukwu card. We are live and you are sharing card, and soon you will start calling me to come and intervene. Ọnụ juru n'ekele. Ọnụ juru n'ekele. I know your day, is almost right, late and all that. But that's when I got the little minutes to just do the shout out to my great father. Just allow me to express myself. Allow me to express myself. Allow me to tell the story of my father. I am in position to tell that story. And I chose to. And I will choose to do that over again. Right? Even in my personal profile before this, my dad is the only person I celebrate. I don't celebrate my birthday. I locked my birthday for over 8 years. I locked that birthday, stuff, because individual differences. I locked it, but you see that of my dad that very day. Yeah. We are thankful to God. And as God may have it, this man God was still so energetic, like a lion's, I call him, lion's appearance with these meek spots. Meek. He's a very humble man, but you got to understand him. Yeah, and you got to be reasonable. He doesn't mess with baggages. Yeah, he doesn't. But other than that, yeah, he created impact in every aspect, both in the town, the church, every branches. He lived and still living his legacy. Because even up to today, like we said, even though the weakness of the body, his name is, still echoes by the grace of God now through us. Because everything, every contribution, everything, my family still, still do that on his behalf. they still give his quota. They still do everything because they know at his peak that is him. You know, he's a celebration man, but a very great intentional father. You know, um, it's a lot. Like I said, it's a lot, and I say that again. The only way, I can. It's overwhelming. The only way I can really express it will be on a hardcover, putting it word by word, as much and as many as I can remember. Because it may not be able to have everything, but as much as I can. And we'll see how it goes. I celebrate my octogenarian today. Also, Richard Okeke. His father is, do I have to go there? Do I have to go there? Okay, let's leave it now. Okay. Also, Richard Okeke. Also, Ezenwa Madu. Also, Ihuba. Ebetete is not just my village, but there is a way they say Ebenano, Ebenato, Ebenano, and all of that. The Ebe means like district. I don't know how to. Is it? Yeah, if they say it will be district, that is zones. Zones. So it's not just my town. That's why I was saying Nuke Warsaw. It's not just also of my town. You know, even though his car has the plate number has my own kindred, also Yoruba, and then the other title is Betete. So in the village and the community, he gave his quota. Like I said, in every area, in the church, in the every area, he made the impact. I don't have a biological brother that is a priest, but my dad raised many priests, my philanthropists. That's my father. And we will leave this legacy, you know. God will preserve my dad, that after his beautiful journey and storyline and everything, that we've had enough, we can't have enough of him, but through his transition, which we are praying to God. We are grateful because we know with this age and this, days is hard. And that is why we are not taking it for granted, because I can't sound like I'm not grateful. We are very grateful to God. We only begging for his grace to extend his life, to continue to preserve his life. We still need him. We still need him. Around 2 or 3 months ago, it was hard. It was hard. And God continued to preserve him. And like my brother would say, "Nozo na chie ba ofuma webia," that he's in a good agreement with his maker, for his arrival. My dad, Kai. I don't just talk for nothing, and again, I don't talk because he's my father. He's an intentional man. He's the last child of his parents, but his wisdom. If you see him at his peak, if you see him, he has this glory in him, that you would think that nobody can come close to him. But I tell you, even a newborn, my dad is so approachable that Even a newborn can approach my dad. And my dad has high regards for every living soul, every living soul, every living soul, you know. And this is a man that stands so much. You know, this kind of people, personalities that will say what my father told me, you know. He will keep saying, he's very intelligent. When he wants to do so, he will say, no, their generation don't do this, you know. And then he was even telling us then, like, he said the Igoku, you know, and all of that. He will say, Igoku doesn't reign in our generation. Or we have this family meeting every year, you know, 1st January, everybody like, oh, you know. And he's this man that if everybody growing up, if everybody comes home and then is left for one person, he cannot be at peace. He needs all his children, you know, and he maintained that. And the us now intentionally want to continue that legacy. We want to, you know, we are now putting it together, want to intentionally continue that. And last year we had the meeting, making it every December, everybody has to come home, except if you are outside. And being outside, if the problem maybe you coming is money, that's it. Money won't be a barrier, you know, unless just, you know, not that easy. But we now have a mass return, which that one, you know, we still have to nail that. So we don't want that happen, you know, and this is when we understand the family, what that family, you know, means. That's importance of family. Because when we have reason of doing things right, we can do a lot of things. Even when you don't feel like to do it. But knowing the reason will keep pushing us. So I am thankful to God and man on behalf of my father. Um, Yesterday, my family, you know, they said something because today is Tuesday. A lot of them are not a civil servant, you know, they are business people. So because today is Tuesday, so they are not observing holidays. So they said they will be celebrating Ozo's birthday next Sunday. And now they're just gonna do like, you know, the happy birthday and all that. But the beautiful thing they did was okay, because every year, you know, they say the charity, you know, you started every year, we do something on behalf of Ozo. And now said, okay, you know, let's have this. I was like, did I hear that? You know, they were like, yeah, let's have that. And in fact, every person danced to that tune of what my dad would say by saying, the one that the majority eats is more than just what individual eats. You know, so like it's good for majority to eat than just, you know, limiting it. And there was like just put this to the charity. They didn't actually say charity, but the money was paid into our charity account. But they say just share that to, you know, humanity. Just share that either way, but share that. And that is 240,000. And we're already doing some stuff. I've already sent actually 50,000 to a very strong, you know, group more of youths, you know, that's actually like both videos, both a lot and all that. So I just did that and, you know, ask them maybe share cards, you know, to people and all that. Many encounters of people, many encounters. Even someone was like, when he will come, when they were in school, I will be telling them, so, you know, there is how the guy wrote it. It's just a whole lot. Everyday encounter, different encounters, you know. And he managed it very well, because one thing, the good thing or the beautiful thing there is that he was able to manage it. When you hear me talk about my father, you will say, oh, that is girl. It's not just that is girl. If you get even our first son talk as even a man, he will be like, you'll be hearing the same echo. You'll be hearing it. So I don't know how he did it, you know, until he got down. You will still see him traveling. He's in Port Harcourt, he's in Enugu, he's here, he's there at his age. At his age. My nephews, they will be doing birthday. Even as a little child, you will see him. We buy chicken and the yam and all of the, to say, you will say is Ozo's grand and the Ozo's kids grand, they are the same days that he has to, honor the, he doesn't belittle nobody. And by the grace of God, you know, that exists strongly in my family. That exists strongly in my family. And like I would say, it's not about money. You know, he's okay as a man and at his peak, but I'm not talking about money. I am talking about a child that raised 8 children intact, intact, both moral, both values and otherwise. You know, it's no joke. He's an intentional father. And like I said, if you see him, you will think he's not approachable. You will think, like you can't approach him. But to make that, if you're able to make that hostel get, you will get magneted. You know. To God be the glory. Mm. Isi ala mụ sọ Chukwu nwe ya, ikpela ala mụ na-adịghị nwe ya. Isi ala mụ sọsọ Chukwu nwe ya, n'ikpere ala mụ sọ Chi mụ nwe ya. Chukwu ọzọ ebetete, 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 Chukwu ọzọ ebetete. He's a star that breaks through the cloud. I will give that story in detail at due time. Isi ala mụ sọ Chukwu nwe ya, ikpelala mụ. O mere mbọsị ọka bụ sọ Chukwu nwe ya, n'ikpelala mụ. My happiness and gratitude to God is that eventually God, is able to give us the opportunity, right, to pay back. Not necessarily because, it's like a payback thing, but the opportunity to return back the care, to, show him the love, right? To care for him adequately. We don't take it for granted. When he got there, he came back from Enugu on that December. After shopping and everything, Christmas shopping, came back. The driver, drove him from Enugu to my village. That very day. And by the next evening, life happened, right? But God is God. He's a faithful God. He's a good God. You know, sometimes when where you see those things will be in women, maybe when women, when they are down and when a woman is down, the family will now take him. This did not happen in the case of my father. You know, right away they were called, and this was happening, I think, around towards the evening. They were called, These are my appreciation to God. The opportunity that God gave us you know, uh, to appreciate Him, to give Him that appreciation that He deserved. So by the time they were called, and right away, I think two or three of them started coming to the village. But before that, they made some calls and all that they picked him right away, drove, with a doctor and all that, like to get him to, a stable hospital in Oka while they were on the way and all that. And they got there right away and took him to Enugu. And the journey of everything started. And they said at his age, my mom is 70, 72, so that at his age, they can't leave him, for my mom and their helpers and this, that's no, because with age and the incident, is care is what can sustain it. And they took him, did all that, was even going to, get into India, but they were discouraged, with the age, and, they were discouraged, a lot, but like they went for that best, they wanted that best and all that. And his speech was in, his speech was affected,
Battery is low. Please recharge in time.
Okay, so let's manage what we have. So I hope this thing actually helps, because I don't have to talk loud or talk like no one is hearing me. When I don't have this, it's like no one is hearing you. But I hope, it goes well. So, uh, so it was struggling with that, and continued. And like I said, the care. And that's when they say, sometimes they will say, oh, is baby girls that takes care. It depends on how you train your kids. Look at me here. I haven't even seen him since then. My other sister there, my other one there, and all that. It was the man, you know. I will share some pictures maybe tomorrow. When I said care of high standard, and that's what is still actually keeping me here, because then I was already like, thinking, okay, I'm going to do emergency, travel. But the care, those people, my siblings, my brothers, God and my dad. Now, got now a doctor that comes outside going to the hospital. Got a doctor that comes to see him, you know outside the blood, water, everything, checking all this, the virus sign, the stuff they have for daily virus signs, right? They got doctor that comes. They got a speech therapist that comes. They got a physical therapist, the person that comes to do exercise, do him exercise. They still now got a caregiver. I look at my father, I say, in you, I see in what is called God blessings. And it's added to my intentionality of being careful with life. My father has this personality that if you as president, someone like VDM, if you as president, one of best with my father will face you to any level. But if you see you, even a small child wanting his trouble, my father won't. He won't respond to you. He won't deal with you. If you write, walk up to like he push do, he will be look, he won't. But you see, president, you see the big with it. No way. No way. And that's where the lion in him dwells. But you see the poor, the oppressed or stuff like that. No, my father can't. He can't. He can't. There are many storylines of him. I'm not just celebrating a man or just a father, but again, the legacy, the legacy, his beautiful storylines. When we are growing up, I remember one time we were going to my mom's shop. I came back, I think I was in either my second year, third year, or something between these 2 years. So in the evening, he would go and pick my mom also. I came back then, and then both of us, went. And I was driving. I was the one now, you know. So, he would tell me, do this way, because it's, village. So it's not, the road is not busy. So you tell me, do this way, do this way. And that was just, so we got to the hall, and someone saw us. I was like, oh, is the gate, we're always driving this. And he was like, oh, is a woman, is this. And my dad said, no, none of them is. No, there is a way. You say, yeah, why? you know and anytime you get to him, he will tell you he's not raising his kids as, that's a what do you call it, he's not biased, like. And he will say that. That's why when I talk of this intentionality, he will say that. He said, I'm not raising this person as a woman or raising this person as a man. No, I'm raising them to like, courageous, this, and stand the test of time. He said, no. Possibly he's give them hands of men, like raised us with that hand. He was fully involved, because my mom, my mom is more of a, sometimes these people that do religious, we are Catholics that do religious so much, so it's just more like the very day, like I was saying, when we got to the store, we now wanted to pick my mom. So we got in the car. My mom was like, nah, are you the one driving? He told my dad, no, now, get in. My dad said, no, get in this thing. And then his car there was this Mercedes coupe, the coupe. So it's one door. You have to come down for this person to now go in, right? So when we got there, so my mom was like, no, that I will not drive. Like, why is my dad taking this risk? And she insisted, right? And my dad said, okay, already he has already made, turned the car towards our, our direction. My dad said, okay. So he was like, I should come down. I came down. That was when, they now moved the chair. So my mom then got in, right? My dad now pushed the chair. I went there, sat, say, get in, let's go. So my mom can't open the door because it's one door. Is this a Mercedes coupe? So is one door. So there is no way. So he has no choice at that point. We started driving, right? We started going. And there was a place we got, and that place is not so good, right? And I drove, and got there, like moved out of there. My mom was like, wow. He said, that's also Oluchi, if it drives better. He said, when you get here, you will just do what we say. that he didn't even know. She didn't even know when, like how I did it, like And then that was when she now relaxed. I was like, hey, no, you know. And by in the morning when they were going, it was like, you are coming a DV to me. Please, you be the one driving. I said, this one I drive, you know. I was being directed and all of those. Okay. So what am I trying to say? He was this man. He didn't raise us as man and the woman. No. He raised us more of a good person in all. And that is why even my siblings, even, they all can do regular thing, everything. We are even the one that has that more advantage because he didn't do us all this, women kind of, no, and he will tell you, yeah, he did a Biafra. I will send that stuff there. He was something there, something major sergeant, and all of those. I will send that. It was the beginning of that, journey. And he never discriminate in that raising us. The only thing I know is that at a time, our Christmas stuff will be more than the boys, than the men, the boys, because he will say women needs more. So he will give us stuff to shop. And even my siblings are married then. Why giving us? He will still give to their wives. He will be giving like my dad will, if he's doing Christmas now, he has to do it to everyone. Us, the daughter-in-laws, and everybody. But he will tell you he's bitter and sweet. Yeah. I respect the greatness in him. I studied it and intentionally or carefully paid a lot of attention to that. And to the glory of God, you know, all his dealings and everything yielded fruits. I'm still yielding great fruits. And my dad is very happy. Every time he will just keep if his happiness again, is the care, the happiness, and all of those is still what is sustaining me. Because what happened to him didn't give sign. Though we know age contributed, right? But no sign. However, my family got him, and he's been there. If he feels like to come, they might just come with him, stay 2-3 days, and they go back. Because with age and the health challenges, is that adequate care that he needs. And for about going to 3 years now, but again, we are thankful to God. It didn't affect his brain, so his brain is very intact, but one side of him was affected. That stroke. Okay. So, either way, I am thankful to God, and I'm glad, even in the whole situation, that he is my father and remain my father. And like I said, his beautiful storyline must be preserved. It can not fade away. He was a patron, diocesan, how do they call it? All this Catholic diocese stuff. Patron. It was this, it was that. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. I continue to admire his intentionality in raising his children. There was a story I shared here, about my elder sister when my sister was in school. Before my dad would go to work, he would leave that very day, very early, around 4. just to, like take water in big distance to go and drop in my sister's distance school before now going to work. That's how care, you know. And it takes intentionality. It takes intentionality. Because if you see him, he's a man that looks very good all time. Looking good is part of his business. you know, yeah, that's part of good, like real deal for him. you know, but he maintained a lot and got it all intact. You know, I don't know, but God is good, and God is not man. Many of God's blessings on us, the children, we know, even we as the children, we still talk. Is my daddy's line? Is my daddy's legacy? Many often there are many things we do people don't see. That's why we say the secret rewarder does his thing. God is not man, he sees all, including the heart, and he's the great rewarder. And he does it without nobody's permission. He does it without nobody's permission. You know? Ihe Chineke na-emere m nọ na wo ma akpata oyi na-arụ. Ihe Chukwu na-eme m ọ na-awụ m akpata oyi na-arụ. Ọ na-awụ m akpata oyi na-arụ. Ọ na-awụ m akpata oyi na-arụ. Ihe Chineke mere anyị ọ na-awụ m akpata oyi na-arụ. Ihe Chineke mere ezinụlọ m ọ na-awụ m akpata oyi na-arụ. Yes, 86, yeah. He went for war. Many often people that did that, both a lot and those, many often those come, but just, he played huge vital role. He played huge vital role. He didn't just go like regular. He was in charge of, in Adazi, the way they say the station. So his station was in Adazi, and he was the one in charge. And there was an incident that happened. I will tell that not now. That a lineage was preserved. My father helped and preserved a lineage that they were gonna get on court martial. The way they say youth is a whole lot of things. Like I said, is a different story. My dad was the only one to sign for the justice, that's whatever this, to be done to those people that was brought there, that we are caught and brought. My dad set them free. After investigating it and noticed some foul plays and all. Even recently, I have to call the family to interview them. That was even like 3 weeks ago. Like the way we've had that story, people say that we say, my brother was like, no, the family has been sharing this and all that. I said, okay, let me just interview that, because I keep, hearing all those, like, what could have given him such wisdom, such knowledge, just like what Solomon did in the old, So I was like, what could, I was like, let me hear from the family. And the person that I interviewed gave me the name, gave me everything, gave me even the time, the date I took it, and that I got from my father. And that's why his wall, this thing framed, he framed it, all those things. Even his own father, my great-grand, he will frame everything. He present, he's good with records. So I was like, okay, let me do that interview. And I interviewed the boy, got every information there. It was a whole lot. Oftentimes, we don't celebrate our loved one. Oftentimes, we allow this beautiful storyline of this, these our loved ones that make them the heroes, the great people they are, we allow them to slide because of what? We are limited with information. Because of what? We don't ask questions. Because of what? We want to play one man squad. We don't associate, we don't investigate, we don't ask questions. So we lose a lot of information. And that's the problem with Africa. That even their own history is being written and given to them. Is their own history is being told to them. Is an error. You know, some stuff that we don't know and we still have our parents, get some story, beautiful storyline, get them so that you have something. Because if not, the generation goes, I'm telling us, those kids won't, it's not going to make sense. We still celebrate my grand and great grandfather. There is something we call 1 4 KK's day every 1st of January. We'll go to my father, like my father's family, right? And that's where every cooking, everything will be done from in the morning. That's where we'll do prayer. We'll do prayer and do everything, celebration, all those and all that. Because all these heroes pass. Nobody tells this story. Before you know it, it will not be traced because it's not documented. It's not documented. Documentary is good. And is an asset. But we will play one man goal, one man squad because we are in 21st century. Well, anyways, Miss Goodness, call me. The card you all gave, where are we? And all that. And how do we do this? How do we do this? We've gifted card both to hardcores. The ones and all of those. Miss Goodness, we are live program and you are still sharing card. Okay. Miss Ogechi, are you here? What are you teaching others? What are you teaching others, Miss Goodness? Is an error. That's an error. What are you teaching others? Zonal admin. Zonal admin. What are you teaching people? The next 2 minutes, you are sharing card. The past 2 minutes, you are sharing card. What are you teaching people? You are a zonal admin. You fall in the organogram of this community. That's an error. A revision. I see you. I see you. Definitely, because I see you. You saw daddy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I know you should be doing your live program. Well, you stop by definitely because it's Octogenarian Day. Thank you. So where are we? Miss Ogech, please give me that update. Where are we? Can someone respond? Miss Ogech, are we done with the sharing? Are we done with the sharing? Now, I don't know what to do. Can we get people? Do we have people? Miss Ogechi, all names was choosing. From the group. Oh, from the group. Okay. The 100 people, really? Wow. Okay. So, do we have people up to 60 years Here, Miss Ogechi, do we have any person up to 60 years? If not, we can go down. Miss Goodness, send me message. I will leave you a message now. Miss, you all leave the group. You all leave the group. Don't close it at 9. You can continue afterwards, okay? Miss Goodness, I'm leaving you a quick voice. So do we have any person at 60? No, 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 no. I don't. No, everyone is even forgiving on arrival. When I talk things, I talk it, and that's it. I don't even. I have not accommodated better things enough. No, no, I don't have that. Mm-mm. No, no, no. So let that not bother you all. They know, they know. If they do anything, they know. They know. I will say that on live. They know. But I don't have anything on it of the heart, no. We talk it, we move. Miss Ogechi, do we have any person of 6? No, okay. Do we have anyone of 50? Anyone of 50? Do we have any person that have elderly parents? Elderly parents that is up to. Miss Ogechi, do we have any person of 50? Yes, okay. Can I get their name? Can you tag? Can I get the name? Yes. Can I get the name? Miss Goodness, please respond to me. I left you a voice, okay? Can I get the name? Sometimes I don't know how to do this thing, live. This thing. Yes, we have 73. 73. Where? Who is 73? Oh, that's Mama, right? Mama, our Mama. Miss Goodness, that Mama. Let's get her. Mama. Oh, we do. Okay. Mr. Adepojo. Okay. Who again do we have that is up to 50? So this thing, we are not giving it because these people don't have it, and we are not giving it because you know, because it's big, but we are giving it to, giving it and sowing that seed of life, that's they should even get to my daddy's age and the more, way even more than my daddy's age. So we are doing what we are doing, okay? We are not doing it because it's going to be big, or we are doing it because we are using it to ask for more lives to these people. We are all equally, begging God for longevity. But for all our, for all these people that have gotten to this age, please, we want to do something significant because my dad is an elderly, is octogenarian, that's 80 plus, so we just want to take it down to the elderly people. That is why we have done what we did, to the community. But now we have to now come to this because when I don't know what to do with it. It was even, this thing was actually told to me yesterday, but the transfer was made today, so Miss Goodness is not responding. Is everything okay? Okay, Miss Ogechi, let me call you. Let me send you voice. Okay, I will mute myself here and send you voice. They are asking me my own data. Okay, let me look for who you all will give me my data. Give my data. Give my data to. Yeah, you people should stop depriving me. you people should stop. You people should stop depriving me of my data. You don't take me out. I'm a member of Chris Lucci community too. So, and I'm giving life a minute too. So my data, give all the give and I'm a hardcore. So give my 3 gig to my our Ezine of our community, please. That's Anambra, right? Abi Lagos. Then from Lagos, I am hardcore there. So give my data to our mother, Miss Eteng, our mother Eteng for me. Abuja, give my own data to Father Adepoju. Okay, 3. Remaining 2. Okay, it's 2. Oh. Abi is 3, right? Okay, I think I'm done. Okay, we have 2 places. Okay, since I've called it, I'll be paying for the other data. Okay, I thought, okay, so 2. Okay, so let's do that. Yeah, you all should be giving me my own data. If we are giving data gifting, give me my own. Don't exclude me. Yes, Solomon well nke mme. Okay, let me go back. Please, I'm sorry. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back. Okay. Thank you, Miss Ogechi. Send it here. Okay. Now, this our elderly. This not really because they are elderly. These are still vibrant, These are still vibrant age. But like I said, we are trying to sow seed of longevity on their behalf, because at this age it comes with its own aching, its own aging and everything, aching, all of those. So we are sowing the life of strength, longevity. Okay. So from what my family sent, right? Let's gift Miss Ogochku Ezulike a plate of 5,000 naira, courtesy of my father. And let's gift Ike, Miss Ike Oluwa a dinner plate of 10,000 naira, courtesy of my father. And uh let's gift Father Adepoju, right? With a humble heart, so we know they are more than this. So appreciate it, please. Let's gift him a dinner plate. Don't tell him we are not giving him money, or we just want him just plate from an octogenarian senior citizen. Okay, you don't reject gift. So let's let me take note of that before I will do less or more. uh, so let's gift him, okay, dinner plates of 5,000, and let's gift Mother Eteng dinner plates of 5,000. Okay. Okay. Okay, Miss Goodness, I'll be You will be sending, will be gifting two persons 10,000, 10,000 each. These people, I will send you this team to do that. Okay. I'll be doing that. We're trying to extend hand as possible, even to the people we haven't gifted before, because this is like a sacrifice. Our admins, Queen Mother, let's have you the dinner plates of 10,000. Okay. And let's have that mama 70, that mama then, mama of our community, okay? Mama Obichuku or something, Obichuku. Miss Goodness, you know who I'm talking about, that mama. Okay. So let's gift that mama a dinner plate too. Mama is 73 or 70 or so. So let's gift her a dinner plate, okay, of 10,000. This mama, any event we go, this mama will always be there. And her transportation alone is not even less than 5,000. This mama is always there. It's not easy. Now, did I say, please, the Ezimna of our community, she's a mother, she's elderly. Don't mind them looking good. We have to observe this, sowing that seed of longevity by God's grace and to his glory. So let's give Tawezine to that dinner plate of 10,000 too. It's a gift. You don't reject gift. Oh. Nobody rejects gift. It's from a humble heart. You know, all we need is your prayers, my family. For our dad, we are grateful to God. We are not an ingrate. We are grateful to God. Again, we only just asking God to keep him more for us. For this happened almost 3 years, and he's been awesomely good. We don't take that for granted. Let's give to our admin. We all never reached the distance now, right? So let's give to our admins, the great people of this community, 5,000 each. 5,000 each. Remember, we have already taken off 50, so we have a 190 to, and then shared card, it's something, I be 90,000, roughly 90,000. Okay, so we have about 200. We have about what to go. We just want to do what we are asked to do with it. At first, I was saying if we didn't finish it, we'll just keep it in our community account, but it's already, you know, we just got to do what we got to do. Okay. Who else? Does any person here have any parents that is up to? Any parents that is not member of the community that is an octogenarian up to, what can eat much? Maybe 75. Does any person have any parents that is 75? Remember, be honest. Oh, it's not about me. It's not about me. Oh, this Luchi Initiative is a humanitarian organization, so it's not me. Oh, it's donated to charity. Don't take what is, you know, is not assigned to you. Please. My mom is 73. Okay. Let's give Miss Rosemary 73. Wow, okay. Let's give to Miss Rosemary's mom. Uh 5,000, a dinner plate of 5,000 naira. Miss Purity Mandy's mom, let's gift her a dinner plate of 5,000 too. My mom is 75. Oh, wow. Miss Olagunjo, let's gift her to give to the mom 5,000 naira too. Wow, really? You have grandma that is close to 100. Wow, really? Wow. Wow. Get a video of this grandma for us. Wow, 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 wow. Thank God for her life. Let's get her 5,000 naira. Okay. That's a Miss Mackie snack. Macas. I don't know if it is me pronouncing it, but I saw I. Okay. So we have my mom is 64. Whose mom is 64? Okay, Miss Osage Blessing, 64. Uh the people that are 64, okay. Did I say 64 or 70? What did I say? People's parents, what did I say? Is it 64, 60 or 70? She's a widow. Okay. Okay, for that widow, this let's gift her dinner plate of 5,000. Wow, 81. God is good. Please, you all try and get informations from these parents. I beg you people, get informations from these parents. You will not understand it until they have lived it and join the Father. Ask many questions. Ask many questions. You know, I do. So they have my daddy's when he at his peak, white and black picture at his very peak, that he was carrying this launcher, launcher. I don't joke with those things. I don't joke with those things. You know, even though sometimes you will start looking for them, or when you need them, you start looking for them. Miss Somto Nama. Who is this Miss Somto Nama? What's your name? Because this name, I don't know if it is just a passerby. Who is the person, please? Who is Rashidat? Okay. My dad is 73. Yeah, outsiders, people that are not in the community, we can do 70. Outsiders. So let's do, I think I have finished. I've exhausted the 200. Maybe I will. Okay. Okay, maybe let me just add support my family now with 50,000, right? So let me do that. Okay, so who is the person? You say it's Anambra. Please, which one is Anambra, please? Ah, Miss Esther, did I do that, Miss Esther? My mom is 81. I don't know if I wrote it down, but if not, let's gift her 5,000 dinner plates. This life is going more. So, uh, there is someone that I just passed. The person that said the mom is 70 something. I don't know the name. Who is the person? Is this a member of Chris Lucci community? Okay, I'm just gonna put it, but if not, please, you all know. Okay, let me do a dinner plate of. Okay, let me do 3,000. Maybe I can extend more hands to people. My time is running. I don't want to pass few minutes. I don't want to keep you. Oh wow, 25 grands, 5 grade. That's a blessing. Wow, that's a blessing. Yeah, my parents, my dad. I need to count that. I think the grand now is a 20 something. Sometimes you keep counting and counting and you will lose count. you know, but I think it's 20 something, but I can't remember 20 hub. Now, I don't know. Check if Martin Joe, I saw him here earlier. Check if he's here because he's my brother and he knows my family and this, and he's here. So, Anna, Ademma from Honor. Though there is a place, the place I sent the 50. Okay, I don't know if he's there. But anyways, for being here, let's gift him 7,000 for that birthday. Okay, she says she's active. So the person you say is active, okay. Maybe let's just miss that. I can't remember the name. The one you say Anambra. Okay, let me make hers 5,000. But I will have to reduce now so that we will not exhaust the 50 I want to add on that. Okay, if you are writing something, can you put your name so that I can know? Because sometimes, we might have just passerbys. Please, because I'm not familiar with some of these names. I see Somto, Miss Somto, Nemna. Oh, this from Anambra. Did you mention something about your parents? Your parents. Do you have a parents that is up to 70? Okay. My mom will be 61. Okay. So the people that their mom, is out, like that are not member of here, we said 70. Unless maybe just like the person that says with us. So that I did that on there. But more than the age, yeah, we can do that. But for celebration, 61, no, 70. Within the community, yeah, we can go low. Okay. Okay. Am I missing anybody? I think we'll still have change. Maybe if we still have change, we might use it to do community data gifting. Do we do another community data gifting, or do we give people snack? Which one do you all want? Because I don't think it's finished. I'm gonna go soon. My dad is 70, 70, 78. Dad 78. Gift daddy 5,000. But I don't know who the person is. Please, you all pardon me. I'm not good with names, okay? So even if I say I don't know, maybe you have said it before, but sometimes, okay, please. But our admins, take notes, okay? Okay. If you all know her, okay, let's give to that the daddy. Let's give to daddy 5,000, okay? Dinner plate of 5,000. Okay, they say snack. Do you all agree with snack? So what I will do, Miss Goodness, I'll be transferring that 240, 240. No, no, I'll be transferring 190 because 50,000 is gone. So I'll be transferring 190. No, 240. I added 50. So I will be transferring it, okay? Now you will be the one to, to now share the stuff, okay? Our account, you need a token, and if I'm gonna do it, it will be from one person. I will change token, one person. So I will send the bulk, then she will now do it. So when you all get it, you all know, okay? Is that anyway? She will do that narration, okay? I believe it's not because it's from my family, it's shared. This is transparency, right? That's fairness. It's transparent. I have no interest. I have none. Maybe by tomorrow or so, I'll be putting the receipt public. I put the receipt in uh in the groups. So is that transparent? It came, being done. I said what is supposed to be, and this being done. Okay. I didn't take any. Like I always say, I have no personal intention. Okay. The only thing is that if we are sharing card, you all will give me my share. Yes. So that if there is a blessing, they will be saying it, because you all are giving life a meaning, and I am also giving life a meaning. Oye Solomon, yeah. Okay, let me do snack. Okay. So let's give Miss Ozema snack of 1.5. Let's give Miss Grace. Who is Miss Grace Isaac? Who is that? Oh my. Okay. So let's give to Miss Let me see the people the family did not get also. Okay. I won't be here in the next 5 minutes. Okay. Uh, please, Mr. Hassan, let's give to Mr. Hassan plates of 2,000 dinner snack, a bit snack, 2,000. Miss Treasure, let's gift her dinner plates of 5,000. Baby Chris Lucci is a significant point in this community. Let's give to baby Chris Lucci a dinner plate of 5,000. Okay, from my dad. And let's give to baby Genesis a dinner plate of 3,000 from my dad. It doesn't matter if we're giving that this is Saraka, okay, this is just sacrifice, okay? It does not matter, it goes either way. My time is ticking. Okay, so I think we're gonna, I hope we get this person. If we didn't get the person, please get her. I don't know if I added her then. So get get this person, okay? That's Miss Nasiru Rashidat. Remember, I haven't gone to that special school, so pardon me. It's not intentional if I mess with the names, okay? It's okay, Mama. Your mom, she's do you have an idea? Okay, Mr. Ogechi, on behalf of my mom is 7072. So on behalf of my mom, I'll give your mom dinner plate of 5,000. Okay. So the one that's supposed to go to my mom. Right? So let me give that to the mama. I didn't see you identify. And sometimes you all will be thinking of others. So let's also think of your, okay. So please, we will see, okay. At the end of the day, if it is not finished, then we'll use it and we'll see how it goes, okay. But I don't want to stay up to more than I don't want to stay more than 1 hour 30 minutes, okay. Okay. I am grateful, O Lord, on behalf of my father, my family and I are grateful. God, we thank you for the life well going. We thank you for your goodness and mercies. God, we thank you for a day like this. We thank you for the impactful roles this man has played far and near. The life this man impacted, the life this man influenced positively. We thank you for his peak age, his peak stage of life. We still thank you for his old age and continue to ask you, Lord, to strengthen him, to preserve him, Father, for every sacrifices my siblings, my family, roles they've been played. Father, May your blessings, may your rewards, may your protection, Lord, be abundance in their lives. I am grateful. I don't take it for granted, maybe because they are my family. I don't take that for granted. Because one thing may be to be a family, but another is to be a good human. I thank you on behalf of these people. I appreciate them almost on a daily basis. I tell them, and Lord, I'm bringing it, making it public, asking Father for you to bless them. Continue blessing them, Father. Preserve them, preserve their health and all that concerns them. Thank you, Father, for the opportunity you gave us. Thank you for the provision, for everything you have granted my family. We are grateful. And for this community, for this family of Chris Lucci Charity Initiative, Lord, I am thankful. We are grateful. And we are pleading and praying for longevity, for good health, for open doors, for your manifestation, for your healing hands, for your visitation, both on us as a community, as families, as individuals. May you answer your people, Lord, even before we call you. You are a good God. Thank you for this night. May this sacrifice, Lord, tonight, in humility of hearts, in genuineness, be acceptable in thy throne, like Abel's sacrifice. Bless, Lord, the lives, the faces this will put smiles on. And use it, Lord, to extend their lives. Use it to preserve them. Use it to bless them. Use it as well, Lord, to make ways for their own families. Lord, for their children's, Lord, for their children, that indeed, Lord, these our elderly ones will be well taken care of, because it is one of your blessings. No more that your children will take care of you in your old age. It is our responsibility. And may we be diligent. Help us, Father, to be diligent to this. Help us not to be paced to our parents. Help us to understand the significance, the meaning, what it means. Many of them really breaks a whole lot to ensure we are where we are today. Many of them gave their voice, talked. Many of them sacrificed a lot. Many breaks camel's bones just to ensure we are good humans. We are a better version. We had the basic education. We are sheltered and more. Many were intentional parents. God, please, may we be blessings to them, not a pain. Give us the hearts. Sometimes old age can be tedious, but give us the hearts, Lord. Give us the hearts to care for these people in their weakness of body, to care for these our elderly people in their weakness of body, because it's a well-deserved. Provide us the needs to be able to care for them. God, strengthen them. lessen their pains. For the ones going through a lot of health challenges or down moments and all, please God, walk through them step by step. Ejiraya kam, help them. Continue to preserve them. One with you is majority. I use my daddy's celebration to extend many celebrations in our elderly's life, both to we the young ones. We tap the longevity in good health. We pray this, we ask this in the name of you, God the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Let the heart mouths, let the words of our heart and the meditations of our heart be thy acceptable in thy sight, O Lord. O Lord, let the words of our mouths and the meditations of our hearts be thy acceptable in your sight, O Lord. Lord, may the words of our mouths and the meditations of our hearts, the gift tonight, be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord. In the name of God, the Father, Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Celebration continues. You all will hear from me tomorrow. From me to you all, have a wonderful night. It's not weekend yet. Have a wonderful night. Okay? Enjoy the rest of your day.